Leon, is it H. Brigham Field and Yasutaki the Younger. Mike, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I want to say thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to sit in with you guys and work with you pros. So I'm a rookie. I'm learning.
Now, when I say younger, we're talking what? A minute? 2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay.
And here we go. Live game action. Rainier Beach versus the Ballard Beavers. Beach with the ball at the 35-yard line. Guadez hands off inside. I couldn't see who it was. I'm going to guess it was Scott Trey Humphrey. And it was. And here we go. Pick up of about 3, maybe 2.
Yeah. They came out in a trips left formation. Right now,
little snap handled by Guadez. Back to Humphrey up the middle. Humphrey breaks through. He's through the line. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Scott Trey Humphrey all the way up the middle. Second play from scrimmage. A run of 40. Wait a minute. Check that. 62 yards for Scott Trey Humphrey. Mike, we saw him do this last week against O'Day on the sideline and stepped out of bounds. This time he went east and west.
It's not coming through.
So touchdown.
Right.
For the Vikings.
Right. That was just a straight dive right off guard. Well blocked. You could see his acceleration. Oh my gosh, he was in the secondary before you could blink your eye.
And for a big guy, he ran away from everybody.
Right.
The snap, the kick, the hold, the kick is good. Yeah. And just like that, Rainier Beach jumps out in front, 7-0. And again, this is the type of explosiveness that your older brother John was talking about from Rainier Beach, that they lost 22-0 to O'Day last week, Mike.
Yeah.
But that score could have been very, very different.
Well, they have the weapons. Again, like I say, part of it is consistency and execution. That's basically all it is. And the other thing, Tony, that's really important is eliminating the not physical mistakes, but the mental mistakes. Just eliminate those. We saw a lot of that in the previous game with just a lot of mental mistakes.
Wow. 48 seconds into the game, and Rainier Beach on a 64-yard run by Scott Trey Humphrey takes the lead 7-0. Wow. I hadn't settled in yet.
Well, you can expect a little more of the same next time Rainier Beach gets the ball because, hey, if you're going to stop us, stop us.
Well, Ballard's been building a program. They haven't had the greatest start this year. I'm sure that they wanted to have ball kicked down to about the 5-yard line, taken back up the middle,
nice
and met there hard by a couple of Rainier Beach players. Mike, this is a team that has a good feeder program with their junior league.
Right.
And a lot of these kids have played together, and as you can see, they've got a bunch of players over there on their sideline.
I was noticing they have quite a big contingent there. So we'll see how they adjust on this one.
First down for the Beavers on their own 14-yard line. First down.
Formation trips left. Yep.
Quarterback inside handoff, and that's good for a pickup of about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, it's a simple dive, just a simple blast play. So this team is going up tempo. They're not going to go in the huddle. They're going to go straight from the line.
In 3 trips, 3 receivers to the left side.
Right.
And almost a one-handed grab there by Keith Stout.
If Rainier Beach continues to drop in too deep, they're going to throw that slant. They have that slant available. Now they're spreading him out.
Junior QB Joe Farley.
Yep.
For the Beavers with one back in the backfield. This time drops back. Has a receiver, passes low, but it's caught by number 1. That's going to be a first down, and that's Adam Tripp. Little slant play.
That's if that cornerback plays that far off, that's open. That is open there all the time. He's basically in his drop right there. Now he's dropping. Oh.
And Rainier Beach, I guess that is what they would call a neutral zone infraction.
Yep. And the young man that got knocked down, I'm sure he was taking acting classes because he did a good job. he sold that very well.
He did sell it.
Yeah. Now they're going to go trips left. Their left.
Farley in the shotgun, hands ball up inside the number 21.
Right.
Going to get a nice pickup of about 3 yards. That'll make it 7-2. Oh, excuse me, 2nd and about 2.
Will Katz, ball carrier for the Beavers.
They're going tempo again.
2nd down and 2.
Beach lines up. Farley barking out the signals.
We got trips left. We got 3-by-1. We got it's almost like a pistol short shotgun.
Freshman Rocky Meredith in the background gets the handoff, stops short of the first down.
Penalty.
I don't know where they're going to give him for forward progress, but I don't think he got it. But you're right, Mike. There's a penalty flag. The near side of the field, the beach side of the field. It looks like they're going to walk this off
against RB.
Against Beach, and it's the big ticket, $15, 15 yards. So I didn't see what that call was, Mike. Did you?
No, I didn't see it either.
So it's first down.
Could have been a face mask.
First and 10 for the Beavers at the 34-yard
Ball now on the 34-yard line.
Yep, we got a
for Ballard.
Even front. There's a handoff.
Handoff inside, and again
Good job.
met at the line of scrimmage for Beach.
Good penetration by the tackle, Rainier Beach. They're kind of running an offset 4, looks like. They're running
Sam
4
Cox
in the front, yeah.
Sam Cox for no gain.
Yeah.
Farley with it, looks to pass, has the man open there on the left side. It's complete to number 1, finally pushed out of bounds, and Adam Tripp gets the first down on the play and a little bit more.
That was the player that was in the slot. All he did was delay. They cleared out a space for him, and he swung out to the sideline, was wide open.
And again, as you mentioned, Ballard setting up pretty quickly here. Farley again in the backfield barking out the signals. Barely gets the ball to his back, almost bobbled it on the exchange, but managed to hang on to it and I think got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was bobbling, and I thought maybe the Rainier Beach defender could have grabbed the ball. It looked like he was trying to get control of it. That's a penalty.
And the Beach defender jumps off sides, and so that'll give another 5 yards to Ballard. And that'll make it 2nd and 5.
Now they're going trips right in the pistol. Yeah, trips right.
Farley with the ball, hands off to the left side around the end. And again, Beach defensively just giving up nothing.
Good penetration. Number 3, Duca King, defensive back. Yeah, good penetration by defense.
And it seems like Duca King has been playing for Beach forever, this guy. But a senior this year, and the arm strength of this guy, who also plays quarterback, they call him Duca the Bazooka.
Okay. There's a pass. Oh, that looked like that was holding.
Farley rolls to the right side, passes up. That was picked off by Beach. And he's going to touch that down in the end zone. We've got a pass in the backfield that was probably holding. Beach picks off the pass in the end zone. They declined that. And so the drive stalls for Ballard. Mike, after a nice-looking drive, they were moving the ball downfield there.
Yeah, they were making some yardage. And again, like I said, they were reading the defense at 3 deep, 2 deep. They were hitting that slant. Well, we'll see what Beach can do.
Well, they've only run 2 plays so far.
Yep.
One of them 64 yards, Scott Trey Humphrey right up the gut. Ran through everybody and then outran everybody.
Right. He's in the pistol.
Chance Guadez with the ball, hands off. Inside, a little delayed handoff. Still on his feet.
Look at it. Keep his feet
Still on his feet. Scott
penalty.
Trey Humphrey gets the first down and a few more after that, but we've got a flag down on the field. And by all rights, Mike, he should have been stopped in the backfield.
Yeah, but like all good backs, as they're coached, as they train, he kept his legs moving. He's got upfield, got north-south real quick. You know, he's really, really solid. I was watching his leg drive. It's really, really, really great for high school ball player. Keep his feet moving, and he's looking up. You know, again, trying to go north and south, mostly north, or in this case, west.
And so that will be called from the spot of the foul, which will back the ball to the original line of scrimmage. And 1st and 10, we'll do this all over again.
Quarterback's motion. Bad
The
snap.
snap bounces up to Guadez, manages to corral it, and hands it off again to Humphrey, who plows his way through the center of that Ballard defense and picks up 5, maybe 6 yards.
That was a good surge by the offensive line. They kept driving up the field. Very impressed with their offensive line. They stay on their blocks, and they create lanes or gaps for the running back. And you know, Tony, anytime you run the ball, it just psychologically just wears down the defense. You know, if you have sustained drives, just sets something in their head saying, wow. So
they give Humphrey 6 on that play. This time Guadez finds a receiver, a little shake and bake, but not going to do very much. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage.
Right, that was a good recovery by the cornerback.
And Mike, as you know, a lot of speed on this RB team, and they're going to try to put their guys in position to take advantage of that.
Oh yeah, I mean the way they're running the ball, I'd see them maybe working a lot more play action into the game plan, and they're going trips right.
Guadez in the shotgun, runs right, looking for somebody to throw it to, and a good defense there.
Right.
By Ballard as they pressured Guadez.
It was good pursuit. They rallied to the ball. That was just a straight rush. That wasn't a blitz or anything. It was just a straight rush.
So here we are, 4th game of the season, Mike, and we're still seeing some of the penalties and other things that you'd hope would no longer be, at this point,
Fourth down.
part of what you'd have to deal with. But bad snaps, ill-timed penalties.
Yeah, a lot of that. It's just execution again. Oh,
The
block,
punt is blocked. Picked up by
touchdown.
the Ballard player, number 4, I believe, it was who blocked that punt. Alex Good, the senior, 6'3", 220, blocked the punt, picked it up, tracked it down, and rumbled into the end zone. And Mike, we have a tie score. Well, not yet. But they took care of the big part of it.
That's one thing I noticed in the previous game too, is the special teams. And I don't know if you know the old adage that my good friend Coach Al Roberts, who's now at O'Day, says offense brings people to the stadium, defense wins games, but kicking game wins the championships. And it just first game same issue, snap and execution of just a basic punt. That has an impact psychologically,
We have a timeout on the field.
Well, the good thing is that they know what they need to work on. And the other issue is because some of the long snappers aren't that proficient or efficient, the punters are lining up way too close. That's why they're getting the punts blocked. If they could get back a couple more yards, they might be able to get the ball off. But the problem of it is, will they be able to get the snap? And that seems to be the issue. Long snapping. I know because I played center when I was at Garfield, and it was something I had to really work on. My lunch break, I'd go down in the locker room and just practice long snapping. Practice long snapping.
And the kick is up.
Kick is good.
Kick is good.
Yeah.
We've got a tie ball game, Mike. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first place, in the first quarter, and we're all tied up again on the turnover.
Boy, I know they better shore that up. Again, like I said, you don't want to give the ball up in a special team situation. At least you try not to turn the ball over. If they pick an interception off or create a fumble, that's different. But special teams, you shouldn't have, that shouldn't be happening.
So the Ballard defense holds Garfield to a punt. Alex Good blocks the punt, picks up the punt, rumbles into the end zone to tie the score.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what maybe RB can bring one back here. We'll see.
So we've got a 7-7 ball game, and you know what I enjoy about this, Mike, is that I know that we've got fans, listeners, followers, viewers from both Ballard and Rainier Beach High School, and so I'd like to welcome everyone to this game. Picked up at about the 15-yard line, still on his feet. Finds running room, did he lose the ball?
No,
I don't know what happened there.
No, he got turned around, but no, he got spun around, but no. That was a good effort. Kick return.
Looked like there was a lane there, but it closed up pretty quickly, and as you said, swung around. I didn't know if he hung on to the ball or not, but does hang on to the ball, and the Beach will begin this next offensive series at their own 29-yard line.
Let's see if they're going to commit again to the run to set up any kind of play action pass. See, they're in a pretty tight formation right there. Motion. There you go. Oh,
handoff inside to Humphrey again.
Yep.
And another big pickup by Scott Trey Humphrey, who saw a little daylight, lowered his head, and said, "Anybody want to tackle me? Bring it on."
They're getting good blocks on the corner. They're getting good blocks on the outside by the receivers. That's opening up the lane for the running back, and he has again
6 yards on the first down.
the running back that both running backs keep their feet moving and they go north-south. So
It'll be 2nd and 4 now. Motion from left to right, and they hit that motion receiver, and he's right away tripped up
they read that.
by number 9, T.J. Gundrum Jr., 6', 165 of Ballard. They had that snuffed out, Mike. I think that's what you were about to say.
Good recovery on that. In order for that play to work, you have to set it up so that cornerback backs off. But if you don't do anything to get him to back off, he's going to read that out route or that pass in the flat. See where the cornerback is now? He's what we call squat. He's in the squat position on this receiver here. Bottom of the screen there.
3rd and about 5.
Wow.
A lot going on there. First
Yeah.
of all, the snap rolled back to the quarterback, and then the pass attempt was blocked and almost intercepted.
Right.
And that's going to bring up 4th down now for Beach.
Yeah.
I was like, where do I start on this?
Yeah, well, I think that Ballard player was emulating T.J. Watt. Bet the ball up and try to intercept it at the same time. So, excuse me. But, yeah, they were getting good penetration.
So Beach in punting position.
Well,
this time they get the kick off.
Barely got the kick off.
And it goes out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. It depends where the ref's going to spot it. And, Mike, I was right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're right. Again, just barely got that punt off.
Yeah. They're again, like I said, the special teams is really something you have to really, really work on hard. Usually, the way they used to happen is special teams would be at the end of practice when everybody was tired, so nobody wanted to, execute. So it was an afterthought, but you can see how important it is, though. Field position, like you and my brother were talking about earlier, field position is critical.
Ballard with the ball now on their 40-yard line where they'll take over. 1st down. Farley looks over to the left side for intended target Alex Good.
Yep.
And pass was wide, short.
They lined up two receivers to the right. They ran them off down the field, and they dragged number 4 out to the flat. Luckily, that ball wasn't on target. Otherwise, he was open.
Luckily, if you're a Beach fan.
Yeah, right.
If you're a Ballard fan, not so lucky.
Right.
Farley back again in the shotgun. This time fires the pass over the middle. Pass is caught.
Wow.
And dragged a couple people for extra yardage.
Looks like a 1st down. He got a 1st down. Yeah, he's
junior tight end Connor Osborne, 6'1", 200 pounds. Used all of it on that play. And again, Ballard quickly up to the line of scrimmage.
1st down Beavers. Right at the mid.
1st and down at the 50, and another again. Why does this happen? Another Beach player jumps offside. You got to watch the ball. What's going on? What's causing? Is it the hard count maybe of the QB?
Could be both hard count and just lack of concentration. Just, watch the movement of the ball. Again, it's just mental preparation too. Because if it works, they're going to keep doing that long count, hard count. So Rainier Beach has to be aware of it.
Farley handoff inside, almost drops the ball. But
right. Maybe that helped in that delay. Maybe it helped. All the defenders are flying past him, and he got through.
And Sam Cox picks up the first down, a pickup of about 10 on that one.
Yeah.
And so moving the chains again. Ballard now, one defensive scorer, now looking a little more together offensively on this possession.
Yeah. I'm watching the stacked receivers on Ballard's right side, and kind of going to watch how Rainier Beach plays that, because that's one of the hardest formations to deal with if you're a cornerback. And one of the things you have to have is a lot of communication with the safety, because the inside man goes in and the front man goes out, who's going to take him? And if there's no communication, somebody's going to be wide open.
We've got a timeout here on the field. Leon H. Brigham Field. We are now Friday night under the lights. The lights are on. The sun is down. Beautiful evening for football. 2:08 here left to go in this first quarter. We are all tied up. The Rainier Beach Vikings, the Beach Boys 7, the Ballard Beavers 7. Ballard with the ball. First down at the Rainier Beach 37-yard line. It's me, Tony B., and Mike Yasutake. I don't know how you feel about me calling you Yasutake the Younger, but
that's okay. Just call me anything, but call me for dinner.
By 2 minutes.
Yeah.
By 2 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
And it looks as though your older brother is enjoying all 2 minutes of that.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Now they're not stacked. Receivers are just flanking. Split.
Farley fakes the handoff again. Nice pass over the middle. Alex Good putting his fingerprints all over this game.
Sam Cox to Alex Good for a first down.
And quickly, Ballard back lining up again. Farley, this time looking to the right side,
Wide
has
open.
found his receiver. Alex Good again. Makes one defender miss. Takes it down. He's going to be down there close to the first down. Alex Good.
Josh Farley.
Remember, Tony, I mentioned something about communication?
Uh-huh.
They need to communicate. Where is number 4? He's burned them a couple of times. They need to know where he is. And if he's delaying coming out of the backfield, who's going to take him? Who's going to be there? Is it the linebacker, or is it going to be a cornerback, or is it safety going to roll over?
Well, this time he's on the sideline,
Right.
so they may bring him back in. They'll have to find him all over again. Farley gets the handoff inside.
Good D.
And I think that's Sam Cox, and that one will probably go for a loss.
Yeah. Rainier Beach player lost his helmet, so he has to sit out for a play. But that was good penetration. Good penetration by Rainier Beach.
42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ballard with the ball, third down on the 19-yard line. About 6 yards to go for a first down. Quickly, again, up to the line of scrimmage. Farley in the shotgun, one back there with him. And something happened, and we've got the yellow flag coming down.
Motion, illegal, what is that? Yeah, motion penalty. Somebody moved. Illegal procedure, I should say.
So that'll back it up 5 yards.
Right. Trips right now. They're going trips right.
Sir Haney and
another penalty.
Another flag.
Illegal procedure on somebody.
And so whatever Ballard is doing, as you would say to the doctor, hurts when I do this, he'd say, don't do that.
Right. Right. Well, that like you said, that hard count, maybe the hard count is drawing the Ballard lineman off, offside or illegal, causing them legal procedure. They're going trips right.
It's me, Tony B, your play-by-play, and Mike Yasutaki, your color and commentary and analysis. Great to have you here, Mike. Thanks for joining us again this year. Looking forward to another great season of football.
Right. Thank you for having me. Yeah, like I said, I enjoy working with you pros. Learn a lot every time I'm out here. So, yeah.
So whereas Ballard was 2nd and 5 from about the 13-yard line,
yeah.
Now we're at 3rd and about 15 to go for the first down from the 24-yard line, Mike.
Right, 2 procedure penalties. So something is going on the line. And it's the down linemen that they're being flagged for illegal procedure. So something about them not being set.
Well, we're at the end of the first quarter now. We're going to give it to Mr. Daniel Bellis. Give us an update about what's going on about the Metro League.
Yeah, an update about the surprising start of Bishop Blanchette grabbing that early lead over Garfield. That's the biggest surprise is it's still low scoring. At the end of the first quarter, Garfield did put up 1 touchdown, so they do lead 7-6. Blanchette missed their extra point. That's why the Garfield Bulldogs lead by 1 point. O'Day over Prep easily here at the half, 31-0. So O'Day, Fighting Irish definitely cruising to that one. Eastside Catholics cruising to an easy win over Roosevelt right now at the half. It's 49-0 over there. And also in the Sound Division, a very close contest currently in action. West Seattle and Chief Self 8-7. West Seattle up by 1 point.
All right, here we go. Second quarter action. Farley drops back, dives up the middle. Still nothing there. He'll lose about 5. Back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that'll still bring up 4th down. About 19 yards to go for the first. They have the ball at the 25-yard line, and I don't see the field goal team coming up. Mike, what are your thoughts about this in that area? You don't really want to punt, but maybe it's too long for your kicker. What are your thoughts?
Well, put your best play, call your best play, call your best receiver, because it's a passing formation. So that's what he's going to look at.
Farley looks back, and Farley's almost sacked. Farley's grabbed. He's going to be sacked and thrown down at the 40-yard line, so they'll lose about another 10 yards on that, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Rainier Beach will get the ball back at their own 40-yard line. Well, that didn't work out.
Well, like we say, best laid plans of mice and coaches. That didn't go. That didn't work. So, but that was a strictly passing formation. They had the empty backfield, and they were going to go. But Rainier Beach penetrate. But Rainier Beach is quick. They may not be that big on the line, but I'm impressed with their quickness.
So Beach with the ball again.
Okay, split receivers. They're going to go trips. Now it's motion. Okay, still in the pistol. Slot right. Motion, okay.
Guadez
Delay
looking to handle the ball off. Does get the ball off. He's got some room. One man to beat. Scott Trey Humphrey with the big stiff arm still on his feet. And Humphrey all the way down to the 7-yard line. Wow. D1 schools, are you watching? Scott Trey Humphrey again, and you got to give some credit to that Rainier Beach offensive line on that play as well.
Right. They created the lane for him to run. But once, like I said, once he gets his hips turned upfield, he's tough. He's a north-south runner. He's not going to dance and jitterbug. He goes for a gusto.
Again, handoff inside. Humphrey still on his feet, still fighting for yardage.
Yep.
And are they going to give him the touchdown there? I don't see a signal for the score.
I don't think so. I think he's about a foot short. Wow, that's close. Do we have a replay? Oh, man, it's the length of the football, Tony.
Wow.
That's just the length of the football. Wow. He is an exceptional runner. He keeps his feet moving. He's deep in the eye.
All right, Guadez now lining up under the center
Yeah.
for it looks like a sneak,
There it is.
and it is a sneak,
He's
and
in.
it is
Touchdown.
in the end zone for a touchdown for Rainier Beach. Wow, what a turnaround.
Yeah.
Ballard with the opportunity to take advantage of a Beach mistake. Beach gets the ball back. Scott Ray Humphrey rambles for about 60 yards.
Yeah.
Beach gets the ball at the 1 yard line and scores, puts it in the end zone.
Yeah, I just like the way he gets upfield. He hits that hole, and he's accelerating. And again, like I said, he doesn't play around. He's a north-south runner, and he keeps his feet moving. The Ballard defender tried to knock him out of bounds, and it still wasn't able to get him out of bounds. Kick is good.
And the kick is good. That's going to get Ballard a 14-7 lead with 9:46 here to go in the second quarter.
Yeah. They have to re-kick.
False start. Rainier Beach, 5-yard penalty.
All right, so they'll move this back 5 yards and do it all over again.
Procedure penalty.
So we're still at 13-7. And nice kick.
Yeah.
That one goes through as well. Now we're back to 14-7.
Right.
3-yard keeper. Chance for Davis. It is now Rainier Beach Vikings 14. And Ballard Beavers 7.
That was number 12. Yeah. A chance, Guadiz.
So here we go. And Chance Guadez. Guadez.
Guadez?
Guadez.
Not Guadiz.
Guadez.
Guadez.
Not Gudez.
No,
Not Guadiz.
the announcer said Guadiz. I said, okay.
Guadez.
Well, let's just call him Chance.
Yeah, so the announcer may be saying it incorrectly.
Yeah.
But we at Rainier Avenue Radio, we've known because Mama has already talked to us about this.
Right. Well, I'll just call him Chance, number 12. He does it all. He does it all. Yep, he does it all. Now, here we go.
There's the kickoff from Beach. Deep kick. Ball goes all the way back
Nobody's
to about
back
the
yet.
2-yard line and just
Ball was
dies.
wide.
You got to pick it up and do something with it. Finally, they get the ball. Number 1 gets it. Now he's got some room on the edge. Takes it up to about the 23-yard line. But for a while there, confusion reigned, and he was just looking at the ball. It died on the 2-yard line.
They thought it was going to go into the end zone, but you never assume, you know. But he got a good return out of it, so he made the most out of the misstep there. That was interesting. Yeah, that was very interesting.
And the rule in high school football is if it goes in the end zone, there's no return.
Right. It's a touchback.
But that ball just hit the 2-yard line.
Right. And it's a live ball.
Yeah, and just died there.
Yeah. Just call it an extended, you can call it an extended onside kick, basically, because you have the right to retrieve it, to recover it.
First and 10 for the Beavers.
I think what I'm noticing, I think they're calling it on the center. He's adjusting the ball or doing something to the ball. Once you get over the ball, you're only allowed to do so much adjustment. I think that's what they're calling him on. That's why they threw the flag on the illegal procedure. handoff. Good defense to stop them.
Hand off inside.
Yeah.
Little to no gain. Maybe a loss on the play.
Looks like it, yeah. Very, very minimal. Split receivers on both sides. Using the pistol set.
Pass. That one is.
Wow. They closed in on that. They read that.
They did. That pass was intended for number 2 from Farley of Ballard, and they did definitely close in on that. Dominic Hayes.
Dominic Hayes, right. Yeah. Yeah, they read that well. They recovered on that.
That's going to bring up about 3rd and 15 now for Ballard. Nobody in the backfield other than Farley.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side.
Now they flip-flop. Now they switched.
Looks downfield. Has got a man open, and that pass is
Right
complete.
Open. Number 2.
Nice pass and nice completion.
Dominic Hayes.
Dominic Hayes this time gets the ball. That'll be first down. That'll be moved to chains. And, Mike, that's a nice pickup on 3rd and long.
That was, yeah. It was a nice pass by the quarterback. He just hit right in the seam. They were dropping off because, obviously it was a long yardage. Oh, good D. Wow. That
Again,
was
good D by Beach. And
yeah. He just ate up the guard and just pushed him back into the backfield. Number 56. Oh, 59. Yeah.
6'3", 330 pounds.
Yeah.
Not Juan Sterling.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. He just stood his man up and took him back to the quarterback in the back.
2nd down and about 12. Get a little pass out on the
good recovery, good defense.
Swing pass out to number 28.
Yeah.
For Ballard, Connor Osborne, the tight end, and again, nothing doing over there. A very short game, maybe about a yard.
Right. Other than the pass that went over the middle of the hook zone, these Rainier Beach, the cornerbacks react really, really quick. They're so quick. They come up on those short passes, and I'm impressed with their speed and quickness.
Farley lines up again in the shotgun. Nobody in the backfield.
No, empty. Oh.
Looking downfield, runs to the right side, fires a pass. Looks like it was caught, and that was caught. It'll be a short pickup of about 3 yards.
Yeah, it's 4th down.
Nice reception there from Adam Tripp, and of course that wasn't nearly enough for the first down. So
yeah, he was getting pressured. So he looked at his safety valve, which, like you said, Tony, doesn't give you a first down. You just want to get the ball out and don't lose field position.
Ballard now high snap.
Yeah, but
gets the punt away. Nice kick. Back to the 28-yard line. Grabbed by number 5. He's going to try and find that corner. Bottled back up inside and just goes, again, straight east. Does pick up some additional yardage on that play, and Rainier Beach will start the ball now from about their 37-yard line. .648 here to go in the first half. Rainier Beach up 14-7 over the Ballard Beavers. Beach with the ball. First down.
Wouldn't be surprised if they came out, did play action, some kind of play action run fake, and went downfield.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. Going 37.
Nope.
Fake giving the ball to the motion man.
Right.
Give it again to Humphrey.
Right.
Humphrey again, a nice run there of 7-8 yards, and goes right, comes back left.
That's what's happening is they're giving them that cross action, like you said. It looks like that fly sweep, they're faking that handoff, and then they're just giving that on a delay to, you said Humphrey?
Yep.
Yeah. And because he is very quick at accelerating, he gets to the hole. He's dangerous. Even with a delay handoff, he still can get his motor going really quick. Very impressed. Very impressed with him.
There's a snap. Guadez again with the ball to Humphrey. Humphrey finds the seam again.
Yep.
Runs north and south, or in this case, west to east, straight ahead and over people.
He gets upfield. He's he got that giddy up. That's
Pickup of about 12 and another first down for Rainier Beach now as they enter the Ballard side of the field. The ball on the Ballard 44-yard line.
Right.
14-7, 5:36 here to go in the first half. Beach on top and moving the ball.
First and 10 for the Vikings.
Trips right. Oh, what was that? Timeout.
Timeout Beach before the stat. We will go to Mr. Daniel Bellis for an update here. Mr. Bellis, what's going on?
How about some more scores for the Fighting Irish? That's now 38-0 over Seattle Prep in the third quarter. That one being provided to us by our own Juan Cotto, who was at the game. So thank you, Juan Cotto, for providing that score for us. Also, Eastside Catholic starting their third quarter against Roosevelt. It's still 49-0 there for the Eastside Catholic Crusaders. West Seattle Chiefs Self still in a close one in the second quarter. About 5 minutes left in their half. West Seattle leading by 1 point, 8-7. Nathan Hale, easy win over Cleveland, 40-6. So there you go. Well, Nathan Hale gets their first win of the season. And Ingram and Lakeside will be kicking off tomorrow at 3 p.m. Oh, according to Juan, there are 2 minutes left in the third quarter for O'Day leading Prep 38-0 there.
The Beach with the ball. First and 10, 44-yard line. 5:19 here to go. Guadez gets the snap in the shotgun. And, again, incredible. Number 13 down the sideline. Falls, slips over the feet of his own player. I don't know if that was the way that play was designed to go, Mike, but he saw some room on the right side, hit the corner, and Xavion Watkins rumbles down the field for about 30 yards.
Might be a flag, and we're bringing the ball back. Yep, penalty.
Dan, you are right, Mike. The penalty flag at the 42-yard line will probably be a holding. We'll wait for the officials to give us the official signal, but they are walking back.
10 yards. Yep.
Penalties against Rainier Beach.
And that negates that 30-yard play by the freshman, Xavion Watkins. And I know his folks were probably pretty excited about that. But he's got 4 more years.
Yeah, right.
Now, I don't really know what's going on here with the yardsticks. It looks like they moved the chains back, but the yardstick is on the 45-yard line. The ball is lined up. The 45-yard line of Ballard. The ball is on the 48 of Rainier Beach, and that's where the yardstick is.
Right. They've got to correct that. where the flag got thrown and where he was pointing, that looked like the hold occurred around the 39 or 40-yard line, right?
Yeah.
Because he walked at 10. Okay, now they're okay.
Now they're getting it together.
Right. What happened is the chains moved, should not have moved. Only the down marker should have moved.
Right.
Yeah. So, it's Friday night, Tony.
Under the lights.
Yeah. Right.
All right, Guadez hands the ball.
There it is.
Again, looking for some of that same action. And this time, Watkins with the pickup of about, not a bad play, pickup about 7 yards, not like that 30 he had the last time.
Let me ask you something, Tony. When was the last time you saw them run the ball to the right? They keep running it to the boundary side, and they're getting yardage. That's the thing that's surprising. They're cracking the corner and they're getting yardage on the boundary side. I can't even recall them running the ball to the wide side where they got trips right. I can't remember, or I can't recall.
Well, I've heard plenty of times, Mike, that say if you can't stop it.
Yeah.
And then we have some movement. I don't know if that's from the Rainier Beach player. I think that's
the
Ballard player.
Yeah. Overzealous. Yeah. Well, you're right.
If you can't stop it, we're not going to stop doing it.
No, just keep doing it till they stop it,
So that extra 5 yards now will make it about 7-8 to go for a first down. Second down, Guadez back. Screenplay. Scott Trey Humphrey puts his foot in the ground and runs past somebody, then runs over somebody else.
Two guys.
Scott Trey Humphrey with the pickup of about 18 yards.
Another penalty flag.
Oh boy.
It gets to a point where, do you think maybe they should let the players play? I mean, you could just about, pick a violation every play, but come on, you gotta let the young people play.
So that'll take Rainier Beach all the way back to the 49-yard line of
second and 15,
Ballard.
Second and 15 or second and 14, something like that.
3:55 here to go in the half.
Yeah. That was a good call. That screen pass when they called it, that was a good call.
Second and about 14 now.
Yeah, looks like it.
Guadez gets the ball to Humphrey. Humphrey backtracks, comes back the other way. Humphrey finds a seam. Humphrey down the sideline. He's at the 30. One man to beat the 20, the 10, and gets Humphrey down at about the 3-yard line. Scott Trey Humphrey ran to the right side, got grabbed, didn't like what he saw, broke the tackle, came back to the left side, and Humphrey breaks it for about 45 yards, stopped at the 3-yard line. Who is that man?
And guess what? No penalty. No flag.
D1 colleges, are you paying attention?
Amazing runner.
And they go back to the well to Humphrey again. This time he bulls forward into the end zone.
He's in.
For Rainier Beach from the 4-yard line. Scott Trey Humphrey finishes what he started.
Yep. Well, Tony, he ran 50-something yards, 40-something yards. People say, let him rest. Wait, the ball ain't heavy. Give it back. Just give it to him. Ball ain't heavy.
So that's going to put Beach up now, 20-7, 3:04 left here in the half. And they line up for the extra point. There's a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. The kick is good.
Chance did it again. Chance. All right, Chance.
And so Beach on top now, 21-7. Daniel Bellis. What's going on around the rest of the league?
Yeah, that Chiefs Southwest Seattle game is back and forth. They're now at the half. Chiefs South putting in a touchdown right as the second expire of the half. Now Chiefs South leading 13-8 over undefeated, or so far undefeated, West Seattle so far this season. And Eastside Catholic here at the end of the third. They now lead Roosevelt 56-0. Another touchdown for the Catholic. And also highest scoring teams in 3A definitely doing their diligence. Yelm leads River Ridge 51-0, and Monroe leads Linwood 70-20. They're both in the third.
Wow. In the third, 70-20.
Yeah. Gee. Whew.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio, our coverage of Metro League High School football Friday night under the lights. Ballard and Rainier Beach earlier. Franklin lost 23-14 to Lincoln. And the ball is about to be kicked by Beach. Nice kick. This one again about the 1 or 2 yard line. This time he'll pick it up and run it. Runs into traffic, spun around and dropped at about the 17-yard line. Beach is claiming they may have the ball, but the player was down, and so Ballard will retain possession.
Good coverage. They stayed in their lanes.
David Payne with the return for the Beavers. He took the ball to 18. First and 10 for the Beavers at their own 18.
Ballard has 2 timeouts, so they don't necessarily have to force this. They could run the ball and mix it up a little bit, get the ball, get down the field. They don't necessarily have to go and sling it. But they are in a passing formation again.
Farley with the snap, rolls to the right side, has a receiver, passes up and caught. And Alex Good, again, what did you say? They need to find him, wherever number 4 is.
Right.
Let's keep track of this guy. Alex Good, again, leaving his footprint all over this game for Ballard. Down 21-7, though. So, again, Ballard quickly lines up. They'll start the clock as soon as they get the change set.
Hey, just giving him 5 yards again.
Then, so once again, Beach with an infraction on defense will add 5 yards to that total. With a neutral zone infraction. We used to just call that offsides, but I guess it means different things.
Yeah. Basically, the neutral zone is the width of the ball. Basically, the hypothetical width of the ball is you can't encroach in that space.
Farley back, looks, he's going to be hit.
Gosh.
And hit again.
He didn't.
Farley taking some punishment.
He didn't see the weak side backer coming. Or it looked like he's a cornerback. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So they'll lose about 7, 8, 10 yards maybe when it's all said and done. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be about 9, 10 yards.
That was number 56, but I don't see him on the roster here, Rainier Beach roster. There's no 56 listed, but that's 56.
2:30 left in the first half.
He's made a couple of nice plays from his backup position.
Ballard Beavers.
Or maybe we'll call him from the robber position, or Tony, do you see 5'6" anywhere on the roster?
I do not, and I gave it a couple of glances since you've mentioned that name or that number a couple of times.
Okay, well, whoever he is, he's been pretty effective.
You mentioned maybe not a lot of size
Nope.
on that Beach squad, but the size that they do have is super size. Number 68, Osama Kaba, 6 foot 325.
Oh, yeah. He controls the middle. Yeah.
Zarico Butler.
Oh, there they go.
340. There's the pass. Alex Good again. Alex Good avoids the tackler. Alex Good still on his feet. Alex Good throws the man aside, stepped out of bounds. I don't know if they called it. Alex Good trying to do all he can for this Ballard Beavers squad.
I don't know who their DC is, but they should say, well, wherever number 4 is, we better stay on him.
And he lines up out there, and initially nobody on the top of him on that side, and another infraction by Rainier Beach. And right now, Beach can't stay out of its own way.
Right. You got a team on the ropes. You don't want to give them any hope. But when you make these mental errors like that, like I said, number 4 is a good athlete. He's gonna hurt you. He's gonna do what he does. But when you make mental errors, like you said, it just gives them hope. Now he's on the line. There he goes.
And another pass by Farley is complete. This time up the middle on the left side on a little crossing pattern.
Yeah. All
the way down to about the 12-yard line. So Ballard suddenly on the move here as Beach jumped out in front 21-7 with 2:10 here to go in the half. Ballard is threatening.
A little correction on 56 from one of the parents. Apparently 56 is Rico.
Okay.
Rico. Does Rico have a last name? Rico. Okay. We'll trust that parent.
Out of bounds.
Pass by Farley in the back of the end zone. And we appreciate that. If we don't have that information, we love for y'all to call us up. Or excuse me, you can get on the chat and give us that information. We know that the parents want to hear the names of their babies.
Trips right here. Watch, they're going to work the ball to number 4. They're going to probably drag him underneath.
Farley in the shotgun, second down, looks left. This time he keeps it. Tries to fire a pass over the middle. Does fire a pass over the middle. If he was behind the line, that's a touchdown.
Right.
And it looks like everything is checking out so far. Keith Stout, the junior, 5'9", 170, gets the pass. Touchdown, Ballard. So, wow. Beach goes from threatening to bust this thing open to Ballard pulling in within a touchdown here with 1:40 to go in the first half. After the kick, and the kick is up and good. So we're 21 for Rainier Beach, 14 for Ballard. And again, Ballard is this program has been consistent, and they're not just gonna turn it in, Mike.
No, they've got some players. They got some pretty good athletes. Number 4 is really outstanding. But like previous commentators, I heard supreme talent wins overall, and that does say something. But like Duffy Doherty said, the old coach of Michigan State, it's bad luck not to have good talent. So you want to have good talent, bad luck not have good talent. Now I'm impressed with number 4, Alex Good. Yeah, he's a good player.
Alex Good, 6'3", 220-pound
Right.
tight end,
Good size.
linebacker. D1 schools are you watching?
Yep. He's only going to get bigger too, and yeah. A little.
This time we got a little short pooch
Right,
kick rather than
pop.
the 25.
Right.
Picked up number 25. He's got a seam. Number 25. It's
gone.
a foot race except for the
gone.
flag on the
Oh
field.
no.
There is a flag on the field, and that's probably going to be called back. Caleb Presley returns that for a touchdown all the way. And we'll see what this flag is all about. Now the boos are coming from the Rainier Beach side. The Ballard side is cheering. I'm going to take it, Mike, to mean that whatever happened was not good for Beach.
Yep, it's against Ballard.
It's against Ballard.
What happened? Two Rainier Beach player and Ballard player got engaged, but it was a face mask, Tony. It was a face mask right there at the midfield line. Yeah, I saw it.
Well, Ballard goes through all that trouble to pull within 21-14 with just a minute and 40 seconds or so to go, and Caleb Presley returns that ensuing kickoff about 60, 70 yards for a touchdown.
It was a pooch kick. They didn't kick it deep. They kicked it fairly short, but he got upfield, and he was gone.
And at about the 45-yard line, it turned into a foot race, Mike.
Yep.
And Presley turned the jets on.
Yep. There goes Chase. Chase. All right. Chase did it again.
And so Beach back up now by 14. 28-14. 127 seconds left in the half. Don't blink. When it comes to Rainier Beach, we talked about their team speed.
Yep. That was very evident. But if I was the coach for Rainier Beach, I'd say after halftime, don't let number 4 out of the locker room for Ballard, because he's the one. They're gonna be going to him. Watch. They're gonna be going to him now. They got
track him from the moment that he steps
right
out of the locker room.
Right.
Got a man on your hip pocket.
Right. He goes to the hot dog stand. You better have somebody right there with him. You know, yeah, he's their stud. Quarterback is nice. He throws a nice ball too. His delivery is nice.
That would be Joe. You're talking about Ballard.
Yes,
that'd be Ballard. Joe Farley for Ballard.
Yeah, he's got some tools.
So Beach will be kicking off now. Can Ballard respond in kind? Kick is deep. Taking it about the 2-yard line, up to the 10, 15. Trapped there at about the 15. Hit down now at the 16-yard line.
Good coverage. Good coverage.
Good special teams coverage by the Beach Boys. Ballard will have 1 minute and 20 seconds to traverse.
You got 2 timeouts to work with too. So
this 88 yards. Well, no, that's wrong. My math has failed me again. Let's see here. It's at 83 yards. 82,
yeah.
83,
Okay.
82.
Now, if Rainier Beach does not jump off sides and just can play straight defense, they can weather the storm. They got the single high safety.
And where defense. Is Alex Good?
He's on the other side of the field, I believe. Yeah, he's trips left. Yep.
Farley back. Farley looks for Good. Good gets the ball. We're just talking about him. Good still on his feet. Alex Good with the ball up to about the 38-yard line. Mike, what are you going to do about this guy?
Well, you can go man up, but he's killing you. See where he's lined up. He's lined up on trips left now. And he's just running an under route.
This time they go to the other side. Ball is dropped.
Right.
That was a nice pass into the hands of Keith Stout. Stout just dropped the ball.
Yep.
That would have been first down at about the 50, and he had a chance to step out of bounds. But it'll be second down now again at the 38-yard line of Ballard. 1:02 to go.
Number 4 split right now. He's split right.
And they've got a corner there and a safety over the top of him. And he's looking for Good. Good. That pass is a little hot.
D. That was good. Good defense. 44 or 14, excuse me. No, it is 44. Yeah, it was good defense.
And that time, Mike, they did what you've been suggesting. They had a corner up tight and a safety over the top.
Right. Oteka Mwamba was the cornerback, number 44.
So
Yeah.
third down now, still 10 yards to go, 57 seconds left in the half. And Ballard, they're trying to put the ball in the end zone. Pass to Good. Good gets the ball. He's going to get tackled in bounds after a pickup of about 5 yards. 49 seconds left here. They're going to need about 6 for a first down, and they use one of those timeouts.
Yeah, he almost bobbled the ball, too, when he was trying to fight for yardage. I saw the ball come loose for a moment, but he's a good ball player.
Daniel Bellis, what do we got going on?
That's a win for the Eastside Catholic Crusaders. They moved to 4-0 on the season. Final there over Roosevelt, 56-0. Roosevelt, unfortunately, still seeking their first win. They're now 0-4 and sitting in the cellar of the Mountain Division. And another update from Juan Cotto over there at the O'Day Seattle Prep game. O'Day has now moved up to 45-0, and that is a final score, yes. O'Day also gets a win, so also moving to 4-0 on the season.
And, I got to say something about Roosevelt, Mr. Bellis. They might be 0-4, but that's not a bad team. They've just had some tough games. Snapped, and the punt, and the kick is a spiral. Picked up on the run by Beach, and there's some sideline space over there. And Beach has the ball with 40 seconds left, and they'll have it in the 45-yard line inside of Ballard territory. So don't get those cheese and crackers just yet.
Right. The way these guys can score with just a straight handoff, they don't need to put the ball in the air.
So that'll actually be at about the 47-yard line.
Right.
In Ballard territory for Beach.
Okay, in the pistol.
Guadez in the shotgun. Over to the left side. Guadez is just going to run out of bounds as he ran out of space over there. And again, Mikey had a good point. They are looking at that left side, the right side of the defense for Ballard, but the left side of the offense for Beach, they're wearing it out.
Yeah, they are coming on the boundary side, which means that they're executing that very well, cracking the corner. There's a Ballard player injured. I can't get his number.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. It's me, Tony B, on your play-by-play. Mike Yasutaki, your commentary and analysis. And if that sounds familiar, he is the younger Yasutaki of the Yasutaki twins. By 2 minutes, as his older brother gloats about that 2-minute advantage in the background.
Right. We don't need any comments from the peanut gallery. That's for sure. We don't. Looks like some type of lower leg injury on the Ballard player. Yeah.
So we will go to a commercial break here. I think, let's see if they get him up. No, we'll keep it right here. Mr. Bellis, while he's walking to the other side, anything you got for us?
A couple more final scores for you, including, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, just had a final there one. Slipping my mind here. I have so many to talk about. Let's see. So quarter 3 scores, I guess. Kennewick still in a close one over Kamiakin. It's in the third quarter now. Kennewick still leading by 1 point, 7-6. Again, Kamiakin is a 4A opponent, so a very tough opponent for Kennewick right there. Monroe still leading 70-20 there in the third. Peninsula is cruising to an easy win over North Thurston, 48-12 in the fourth quarter, I believe, early there. And let's see, Kelso is being upset right now as unranked Camas leads them 38-14.
Wow.
So definitely an upset right there. Top 20 team Kelso going to going down in the hole, down a couple of scores here in the third quarter. Meade in a very tough contest against a highly ranked 4A opponent in Gonzaga Prep. They trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14, with a couple of minutes left in that contest. Looks like Meade will also be losing there. And let's see a couple things. Mountain View in a very close contest against a 4A opponent of Hanford by 1 point, 21-20. Mountain View's leading in the third, and we're back to play.
All right, back here to live action at Leon H. Brigham Field Memorial Stadium. I remember when the Sounders used to play here.
Yep.
Guadez in the shotgun. Gets the pass over to an open receiver there. Finds a seam up the middle using that speed again. Ball is fumbled. Ballard picks it up after a gain down to the 25-yard line. The ball was fumbled. Ballard has it, and that may end the Rainier Beach threat. Rainier Beach was looking to put more points up before halftime, already up 28-14 with 23 seconds to go. I guess, Mike, that Ballard would probably be wise just to sit on this and try again in the next half.
Right. That was Duca King on that reception and then fumble, subsequent fumble.
At the end of the run, there was a fumble. Recovered by
23 seconds. Yeah.
number 10.
If they go to anybody, it'll be number 4. But yep, he's tight end on the left.
And back in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the right side,
This is the
and they will
handoff.
hand it off.
Yeah.
And a pickup of about 4. And that should probably be the last gain of the quarter, last play of the quarter.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to run it out.
And
Regroup,
3 and
regroup.
2 and 1 and bada bing. There it is. Halftime
All right.
here. Rainier Beach Vikings 28, Ballard Beavers 14. We'll either go to a commercial break or we'll go to Mr. Daniel Bellis. Mike and I will be back in about 15 minutes.
Okay, here at the half on Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station, with the number 8 Rainier Beach Vikings leading by 2 touchdowns over the Ballard Beavers right there in a game right there. But the rest of Metro Mountain has pretty much determined their fates, other than we're still waiting on reports from Garfield and Bishop Blanchette ever since that first quarter. All we know right now is that Garfield leads Bishop Blanchette at the end of the first 7-6, but I'm sure more of that game has transpired since then. There is your Metro Mountain football standings as they stand right now, with wins by O'Day and Eastside Catholic. It both moves them to 3-0 in the league and 4-0 overall. We're still awaiting the outcome for Garfield, see if they'll join both the Crusaders and the Irish as top of the league. Beach and Ballard at 1-1 apiece right now. One of them is going to move to 2-1. The other one's going to move to 1-2. Seattle Prep and Roosevelt sitting in there in the cellar with now they're at both 0-3 in the league. Roosevelt still seeking their first win. Bishop Blanchette, of course, waiting their response to Garfield. Right now they're in 6th place, but if they lose, they'll be tied again, of course, with Prep and Roosevelt. In the Sound, Lincoln with a win earlier today, right here on Rainier Ave, moved them to number 1 in the Sound right now at the moment, 3-0. But both West Seattle and Ingram have an opportunity to tie them up. Right now, West Seattle trailing Chief Self. Last report was at the half, with Chief Self leading West Seattle 13-8. So probably some separation there. Ingram will be at Lakeside tomorrow at 3 p.m. Also, like you said, Chief Self there at number 4, currently at 1-1 in the league, but in a very, very close contest against West Seattle. So that one could teeter either way, and they would put them both at 2-1 if Chief Self could pull this upset. Franklin with the loss dropped to to 5th place at 1-2 in the league, and tied with Nathan Hale, who grabbed their first win of the season against Cleveland. So they're both at 1-2. Cleveland still seeking their first win. Same with Lakeside, also seeking their first win. Lakeside will play, of course, host Ingram tomorrow in a hard game for them, because Ingram is having a very good season as opposed to some of their more recent performances. All right, so we are live on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm Daniel Bellis here with your halftime report. Let's report on a couple of other scores around the state in 3A. Yesterday, the Bellevue Wolverines now moving to 2-2 on the season. Surprising, they're the defending state champs. But some hard games in the first two games of the season. A loss to Lake Stevens, who Garfield beat, by the way. And also an out-of-state opponent dropped them to start the season at 0-2. But two big, huge, lopsided wins over Kingco opponents is made them 2-2. They easily defeated Mercer Island 42-0 yesterday. So congrats to them. The O'Day Fighting Irish, easy win over Seattle Prep 45-0. And Eastside Catholic the same over Roosevelt 56-0 there. They both pitching shutouts on their Metro opponents. Yelm here in the fourth quarter. It's still definitely, it seems like victory is assured for those Tornadoes of Yelm. 65-7 in the fourth quarter over River Ridge. Kennewick in a very close contest over Kamayakin, a 4A opponent, 7-6. It's in the third, late in the third. Monroe is last report in the third quarter with 5 minutes left there, still leading 70-20 over their Wesco opponent, Linwood. Lincoln of Tacoma was supposed to kick off at 7:30, waiting on a score from them down there in Pierce County. Stanwood is looking at an easy win in the Wesco. Is they lead Mount Vernon 28-3 early in the third. Mountain View in a close one over there in the southern part of the state against Hanford, 21-20 against their 4A opponent of Hanford. Mountain View is currently leading that one in the third quarter. Spanaway Lake yesterday got a very hard-fought win against Bonnie Lake there in Pierce County, 31-23. Give that one to Spanaway as they moved 3-1 on the season. Gig Harbor at number 13 in 3A, looking at a possible upset. But late in this game, they score another touchdown. It does give them their first lead of the game. They lead Capital by the slim margin of one field goal, 17-14 in the third quarter. Peninsula is cruising in the fourth quarter, currently at 48-12. And in Pierce County, Lakes, easy win over Stadium just about an hour ago, 53-7. Stadium was able to get in one score in that one. And let's see here. Ferndale and Arlington, two Wesco opponents, will play tomorrow. Kelso looking at a huge upset for them, as in the third quarter they trail unranked Camas 38-14. Kelso in the big hole late in that contest. Mount Spokane on the yesterday in a shutout of Ferris on the Greater Spokane, 44-0. Marysville Pilchuck currently in action against Oak Harbor. No scores being reported from there. We're looking for them. And also in Greater Spokane, Meade is trailing highly ranked in 4A Gonzaga Prep by 2 scores. That one going pretty much as people thought they were. In unranked Metro coverage, as we mentioned just a couple of seconds ago, Chief Self, West Seattle, very close contest at the half. Chief Self leads West Seattle 13-8. Earlier on Rainier Ave, you watched a Lincoln Lynx defeat Franklin Quakers 23-14. And Nathan Hale just dominating the Cleveland Eagles 40-6 right there. All right, that is everything that going on in the state. while you watch the game in the second half, follow on the bottom ticker for updates up to the second of the scores that we get them, and we'll keep you there. For now, we're going to pay some bills and be right back on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio, as soon as this second half begins with Tony B and Mike Yasutaki.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not helping bad girls set up their websites, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Thông điệp này được gửi đến bạn bởi Bộ Y tế Công cộng Seattle và quận King, Bộ Y tế Washington, Washington Chapter AAP và Wilson Ridge. Cho dù lớp học của bạn ở đâu, dù trực tiếp hay trực tuyến, tiêm chủng định kỳ sẽ bảo vệ cho con của bạn tránh khỏi các bệnh nghiêm trọng như bệnh sởi, quai bị và thủy đậu. Và chúng giữ cho con của bạn được an toàn, khỏe mạnh và phát triển. Nếu cần trợ giúp tìm nhà cung cấp, hãy vào trang parenthelp123.org hoặc gọi đường dây nóng Help Me Grow Washington ở số 1-800-322-2588.
Hello, my name is Pastor Derek Lane, and I live and pastor here in the Othello community. I'm vaccinated because I know how illness can hurt a community. As a grandfather, I am boosted to help protect my 3.5-year-old granddaughter who can't be. I don't want to see members of my community die needlessly. And as a pastor, I've had funerals for those who caught COVID, but none from taking the vaccine. If you have questions, need resources, or want to make an appointment, visit kingcounty.gov/vaccine.
Rainier Avenue Radio presents All Music, All Day Saturday. Music, all day Saturday.
This is Edwin Bailey, Bulldog Blue.
Jazz from the Cabinets.
That's right. It's time once again for Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy.
Star Time.
Thanks for tuning in. My name is Paul Pierce. This is Star Time.
Saturdays, all music, all day. Reggae Hour, K-Fox Night.
Looking for the perfect beat? Yeah, it's the beat of the Fox.
Fresh Juice with D-Money and
Myself, D-Money.
Nice Size Patron.
Taylor Hart.
This is Stencia, the Northwest Rap Gang.
DJ Medina. Chad Cheddar. Northwest Rap Game.
Sergio LaCour's Love Line.
It's Sergio's Love Lines with Sergio LaCour. Go to the phone line. Tell her who we talking.
Sea Monster Radio. Mo Jams. It's your jam.
We're live. Welcome to Mo Jam Mondays. This is KZ of KZ Music Media. Caller Goddess for Mo Jam Mondays.
Just my opinion. God is inspiration. All day and all night. Saturdays on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
1, 2, get down.
What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Maraire, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Metro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
See a bad.
If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, you want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. Our program centers in the Rainier Valley and throughout Seattle and King County, offering healthcare, housing, transportation, social, and recreational activities. There are no copays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE specializes in serving those with chronic health conditions, including diabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, and dementia. For over 25 years, this program keeps seniors out of nursing homes, assists family members caring for elderly loved ones,
and works to keep the most vulnerable members of our community healthy in their homes. Call 206-320-5325. That's 206-320-5325. Or visit providence.org/elderplace.
我们大家都同意，在华盛顿，我们的道路是最安全的。在现今的世界，我们明白将手机放在遥不可及的地方是一件不容易的事情。但我们需要树立榜样，传播这个安全信息。在你驾驶之前，你应该把手机设定为请勿打扰，然后将手机放入手套箱里面，并且要求你的朋友和家人一样。当我们尽自己的一份力量时，道路对每个人来说更安全。让我们一起安全到达目的地。以上讯息来自华盛顿交通安全委员会。
Ở Washington, hầu hết chúng ta đều đồng ý rằng con đường dẫn đến sự an toàn nhất là khi chúng ta đặt điện thoại ra khỏi tầm tay. Nhưng điều đó không dễ làm, vì vậy hãy lan truyền thông điệp và làm gương. Trước khi bạn lên đường, đặt điện thoại của bạn vào hộp đựng găng tay, cài đặt nó với không làm phiền. Yêu cầu bạn bè và gia đình của bạn cũng làm như vậy. Bởi vì khi tất cả chúng ta đều làm phần việc của mình, sẽ tạo ra con đường an toàn hơn cho tất cả mọi người. Chúng ta hãy cùng nhau đến đó. Một thông điệp từ Ủy ban An toàn Giao thông Washington.
Washington inteena badan waxaynu wadaagnaa in waddooyinka noqdaan kuwa nabadgelya ah marka waa inaanu telefoonada meel iska dhignaa laakiin taa samaynteedu ma fududa haddaba fadlan sii faafi fariintan muhiimka ah tusaalena u noqo dadka kale ka hor intaadan jidka ku dhicin geli telefoonkaaga sanduuqa galofyada adoo u sheegaya dadka hay qasid weydii saaxiibada iyo qoyskaaga inay saasoo kala sameeyaan sababtoo ah markuu qof walba kaalintiisa ka soo baxo waddada waxay noqonaysaa mid ammaan ah si wada jir ayaynu taa ku gaari karnaa fariintan waxay ka timid guddida badbaadada waddooyinka Washington.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
Women Empowerment Talk Radio, your roadmap to business success. Tune in every Sunday at 3 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, providing resources and sharing motivational experiences from the everyday entrepreneur. Tune in Women Empowerment Talk Radio every Sunday, 3 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Quý vị có muốn kết nối với cộng đồng người Việt tại Seattle? Chỉ cần quảng cáo trên báo Người Việt Tây Bắc, tờ báo tiếng Việt lâu đời nhất trong khu vực của chúng ta. Xin hãy gọi 206-722-6984.
워싱턴에서 우리 대다수는 동의하죠. 우리의 도로가 안전하다는 것에요. 우리가 휴대폰을 멀리할 때요. 하지만 그것은 쉽지 않아요. 그러니 메시지를 퍼뜨리세요. 본보기가 되세요. 출발하기 전에 휴대폰은 글러브 박스에 넣고 방해 금지 모드로 설정하세요. 그리고 친구들과 가족들에게 똑같이 해달라고 부탁하세요. 왜냐하면 우리 모두가 자기 몫을 할 때 도로는 모두에게 더 안전하니까요. 함께하면 할 수 있어요. 워싱턴 교통안전위원회가 함께합니다.
Mga kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam.
Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines at yung local Filipino community, Phil-Am Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news.
Kaya always tune in Phil-Am Radio every Tuesday, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
On Rainier Avenue Radio.world, look for the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show. I'm Dennis Weaver, your good food guide and host, helping you to feel good and look good, and who wouldn't want some of that? All that and more from the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Stories, songs, and guests. Begin living the organic good food life, and the rest of your life just may be the best of your life. What's up, baby? To your help.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice from UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's right. Illinois.
Peace.
Struggling to pay your mortgage? If COVID-19 hurt your job or your business, you may be eligible for homeowner assistance funds from the government. Call 1-877-894-4663 now or visit WashingtonHalf.org. That's WashingtonHAF.org. Because falling on hard times does not have to mean losing your home.
Dealing with COVID-19 is uncharted territory, and everyone has different challenges. People may feel anxious, down, or overwhelmed. For some, these feelings can lead to changes in sleep patterns, an increased use of alcohol or drugs, or withdrawing from the people around them. If you know someone who's having a hard time coping, you can help by reaching out to Talk and Listen. To learn more about how you can help someone in need, call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. Brought to you by the state of Washington.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth.
Welcome back to Leon H. Brigham Field, Memorial Stadium, second half action. Rainier Beach Vikings versus the Ballard Beavers. 28-14, Rainier Beach up. Rainier Beach will be kicking off. Ballard will be receiving, heading west to east. There's the kick. Out to the 5-yard line, 6-yard line. They'll bring it out there. 15 up to the 20, maybe the 20, all the way out to the 25, actually, with a little extra effort. And Ballard will get going. Mike, Ballard. Okay. I can't hear you, so that's a good thing. Okay. Ballard. Trailing by 14, had the ball with about 23 seconds left to go in the half, and just decided to sit on it. They'd be getting the ball first here.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I can't hear.
And
there.
Try and get there we go. Ballard with the ball. Handoff inside, and that's going to go nowhere. Beach stiffens up right away, and that's going to actually probably be a loss of 2 or 3 yards for Beach right there. Was it a fumble? And the ball ended up being on the ground. So Ballard loses the ball not only on that hit. Rainier Beach gains the ball back, and they'll have first down at probably about the 38-yard line of Ballard. So on that opening possession, Ballard loses the ball. Rainier Beach gains possession and a chance to put some more distance between themselves and the Ballard Beavers, up 28-14. Quarterback Chance Guadez with Scott Trey Humphrey in the backfield behind him. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right.
Right.
Guadez back to pass.
He's open.
He has his man, and that's going to be a pickup of about 6-7 yards. Nice play there, Mike, to start to get the half started.
Chance good east pass. Complete to Rainier Valley.
And that actually be enough for a first down. So Rainier Beach now on the move with the ball at their 32-yard line of Ballard. Guadiz.
Motion.
Handoff inside to Humphrey, and this time Ballard at least slows him down, if you will, for a pickup of only 4 or 5 yards if you're on the Ballard side. You're saying that's better than 60 or 70.
As an injured Ballard player. Yeah. I was going to say, what do you think the halftime pep talk to Rainier Beach was? Know where number 4 is. Know where Ballard's number 4 is. You know, unless he changes his number, you got to plaster him.
Coach for Ballard, joined this year by our very own Edwin Bailey.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Down there on the sidelines.
Looks like some kind of lower leg issue, Ballard player.
So that looked like Goulet up on his own feet, walking.
Cole Morris, number 34. This looks like Cole Morris, 34, senior. It's good to see him get off on his own power, though. Now we're going trips right, but probably bring him in motion.
Guadez,
motion.
2nd and 6.
There he is.
And Guadez fires the pass over to the left side. That's going to be complete for a touchdown. Nice throw, nice over-the-shoulder catch. Just over the hands and the head of the Ballard defeater for a touchdown.
That was one heck of a throw. He had a narrow window to get that ball in before the receiver was out of the end zone. Very impressive throw.
Guadez completes a touchdown pass.
That is a touchdown from Chance Cortez to Oteka Marumba for the Vikings.
X point's good.
Smith.
She thinks it's me.
Tony, I'm going to say this. The difficult thing for Ballard now is playbook is available for anything Rainier Beach wants to do. They've shown they can run the ball. Now they can throw the ball. So that's actually going to put a little bit more pressure on Ballard's defense. Try and figure out what they can do to counteract that.
And with the after point being good, it's now 35-14, 21-point lead, 3-touchdown lead for Rainier Beach Vikings with, just 55 seconds off the clock here.
Right. That was pretty quick.
Well, you remember, Mike, they opened this up on the second play with a 64-yard run by Scott Trey Humphrey.
Right. This is almost like an instant replay, except it was with a pass. So now they're a dual threat here.
Little stripper kick.
Oh, he's down. Yeah. Well, with this kind of action, maybe they'll let Chance kick a 55-yard field goal to get things, interesting. Make it interesting. Yeah. But they're very impressed with the Rainier Beach. I would say plethora of backs. They were everything that I heard that that they were quick.
They had a tough game against O'Day. There was some margin for error, and they made mistakes.
But it looks like they've grown up a little bit. They've put that under their belt and say, okay, here we are.
That play is going to go to little or no gain.
Right. I don't see Ballard staying in this mode. They've got to open it up. They give the ball back to Rainier Beach on this possession. It's, that's about it. Katie bar the door. We got number 4 over here on the left.
Farley in the shotgun.
Yep. Well,
and just all kind of confusion on that play. It looked like it was a screen, and it looked like it was a delayed handoff, and
that was disaster.
By that time, Rainier Beach was in the backfield having a party.
Right. If you could have a Titanic on a football field, that was a Titanic. That was bad. So much. If Rainier Beach is shooting the gap, all the linemen have to do is pinch down the offensive lineman for Ballard, but they're not doing that. And so they got a free run right back to the quarterback. Low pass.
Farley looking for good.
Yeah.
Pass was low.
Yeah. They may decoy the other people, but they're going to go to him probably more. Penalty on Rainier Beach. I couldn't understand the call. Was that a targeting call? Because he pointed to his head, the official. So maybe it was a targeting call.
Well, it puts Ballard in position 3rd and 2 now for a lot of options on 3rd down.
Yeah.
And that right there will get the job done.
That was just a
Sam
straight
Cox.
Yeah. That was just a straight dive. They weren't going to mess around.
Gains the necessary yards to first down.
Oh.
Man, a lot of movement there.
Yeah, well, you call that a jump ball. You can pick one or the other. Yeah, it's going back. Ballard's walking backwards. Yeah. That has a lot to do with the front four for Rainier Beach, their quickness. All along the line, those guys are pretty doggone quick. That's why Ballard has to react. Nice
Farley.
run. Yep.
Breaks out of the pocket and eludes a couple tacklers and picks up about 6 yards. Get the ball just past the original line of scrimmage.
Right.
And again, Ballard set up and ready to go. Farley looks over to the sidelines.
Changing the play. Yeah. Changing the play.
And the inside handoff to Sam Cox again. Again, a nice pickup there. Ballard staying within themselves, and not trying to score 21 points on one play.
Right.
We still got 7:50 here to go in the third quarter, Mike, so it ain't over.
No.
Sam Cox, the ball carrier for the Beavers. 2 yards.
Third and 6 now.
Right. Number 4 is split right.
Well, I know if Rainier Beach hasn't got their eye on him, Mike, you do.
Yeah. He's yep, there he goes, right there.
And that's who they go to. He gets the ball, eludes one defender, almost eludes a second defender. And if you don't know, now you know about Alex Good of Ballard.
Well, I tell you what, Tony, if I'm this good about predicting where that ball is going to go, I should play the lotto, huh? Come on, Yeah, he's there on the right again.
First down from the Garfield 43-yard line.
With this kid, Alex Good, it's yards after catch. Yak, he's really good at that.
and looking for good again. This time, Farley evades the tackler, throws one downfield. It's caught. That's a nice reception over there by Adam Tripp. As all the attention was focused on good, Adam Tripp gets behind the defensive backs.
That was good composure by the quarterback. He looked right, and then he kept rolling out, getting away from pressure, and then he found his man.
That's going to put the ball at just outside the 10-yard line. Nothing doing inside. They can still get a first down, I believe. No, they might put that at the 10. That's first and goal. And no action on that play, so we'll have it second and goal now. If I'm wrong, Mike, can you see over there? Is it about a half yard or 6 inches before they can get a first down, or is that yard marker out of play over there?
Usually they'll drop that yard marker if that's not going to be a first down, but because he's away from the line, I can't tell. It does look like that there is some space there that it might be able to get a first down, but we'll see. Yeah, maybe that's why he's holding the marker up, because if it was, goal to goal, he dropped the that forward marker.
And that is why we pay you the big bucks. We've got a timeout. I'll go to Mr. Daniel Bellis and see if we can get some updates here.
Yeah, in the eastern part of the state, Meade with a heck of a comeback try. They were down 2 touchdowns to top-ranked team, number 4 ranked team in 4A, Gonzaga Prep. But they, within seconds of the final game, they missed the final touchdown and lose to Gonzaga Prep. 3-1 on the season now, 28-21.
Farley back in the shotgun, looks to the right side. Can't anybody? He's going to be
loose,
trapped, and thrown down for a loss and a sack back to about the 19 to the 20-yard line. He had a second and just didn't let it go, didn't like what he saw, and at that point, Beach, they had him corralled, Mike. So Beach with the ball now at the 19. Farley finds his player over the middle, number 1, and that's going to be complete. Still on his feet, down to about the 6-yard line. So they picked up some of that yardage back. So with about 6 yards to go.
Yeah.
It'll be third down, or is that fourth down?
Fourth down right now. And it looks like it's about a foot. Okay, now he's moving marker. Okay, fourth down. Fourth and goal. I guess they're calling it fourth and goal.
Yeah, they finally laid the markers down, like you mentioned, Mike.
Right.
Farley looks to the end zone, looks for a receiver. That's almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted. That would have been a 99-yard run.
And the Ballard drive will end there on the 7-yard line of the Rainier Beach Vikings. Rainier Beach will take over. Rainier Beach in front, 35-14. It's me, Tony B, on your play-by-play. Mike Yasutaki on your analysis and commentary. Daniel Bellis, your updates and producer, and Mr. Roger Evans, CEO Evans, on the camera. Up the middle, looks like Scottrey Humphrey again. And that'll be good for a first down.
Scottrey Humphrey, ball for 10 yards, first down for the Vikings.
This mic works. That mic does not work.
And once again, up the middle, and Scott Trey Humphrey again for about 6 or 7 yards as Beach keeps it on the ground, keeps that clock running. 4:17 here to go in the third quarter. And Beach taking their time. Guadis again, back snap a little low, hands off. Keeps
Wide
it this
open.
time on the.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh boy,
almost.
Looked like he was going to break it. The
Penalty.
motion person.
Penalty.
And that was Scott Trey Humphrey flagged down.
Holding. Sam Cox for Ballard, moving pretty well on his own power, but he has to sit out of play.
So that play will be called back. Again, another Rainier Beach penalty. Erases a nice pickup there.
So it's all set.
Right.
It's now 2nd and 14 for the Vikings on their own 13-yard.
Guadis and a bunch of movement. .326 left here to go in the third quarter. And another penalty against Rainier Beach. And Mike, Ballard, not the same caliber of opponent against O'Day. They had no room for error against O'Day, but they're still going to have to clean up some of these mistakes.
Right. Yeah. Again, part of that is just discipline.
Guadez looks back, finds a receiver. He's open, and then shut down very quickly.
That's, other than a running play, that's probably the safest play you can run, depending on, predicated on your field position.
So that completion.
Couple yards, if anything.
Chance Goodie's pass complete to Jamil Melliford.
It was Jamil Bellaford on the reception.
Right.
It's going to be third down and about 13 yards to go for first down for Beach. Explosive offense. Ball's on the ground. Looked like Guadis got it back, but that's going to bring up fourth down for Beach.
Yeah. Now is not the time to get sloppy. I'm sure the coach at Rainier Beach is saying, hey, don't lose your focus. You got a team backing up almost on the ropes, but you can't give them any hope, any life.
To keep possession, but it is fourth down and 13, 4th and 13. Vikings are in punt formation.
Here comes Rush.
And that punt is blocked. It's a flag
Roughing.
down.
They're
Probably going to be roughing
roughing.
the kicker. I don't know if they got the ball, but they for darn sure got the kicker.
You know, from what I've seen these first two games, your life expectancy as a kicker is not very long. The previous game and this game, that's probably the most dangerous position now on the field, Tony, being a kicker. You know what I say with all these bad snaps that I've seen, just bring back the old drop kick. You know, just throw the ball, just bounce the ball off the ground and then kick it. You're better off doing that than trying to catch a bad snap. I don't know. Fresh set of downs. Here we go.
And try to go in around there to Scott Trey Humphrey, and Ballard all over that. Short loss, about a yard loss on that play.
Interesting. They ran to the short side, this side now. They're running to the boundary on this side. Under 30 seconds. Yeah, 25 seconds.
And the clock is down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. They did get the play off.
Just barely. Oh.
While he's looking downfield, he's got a player down there.
Oh.
And defense was there. Pass
Double
falls
covered.
incomplete.
Right. He was double covered.
Incomplete pass.
11 seconds left here to play in the third quarter. Beach up 35-14 over Ballard Beavers.
That was just a straight go, Tony. They had everybody, all the receivers running underneath routes, and they just let that one receiver go deep. But he was double covered. There was good coverage by Ballard. They read that play.
Guadiz escapes pressure in the backfield, looks downfield, nobody there, takes off. Going to pick up about 8 yards on the scramble there, maybe 6.
Ball was loose, but recovered by Rainier Beach.
Chance Guadiz on the keeper.
Chase is kind of limping a little bit.
Scramble for 4 yards. Picked up 3 yards, and that is the last play of the third.
And that's going to do it for the
Rainier Beach 35.
third quarter.
14.
12 minutes of football left. Rainier Beach Vikings 35, Ballard Beavers 14. You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio. It's me, Tony B, joined by Mike Yasutaki. Right now, we're going to take you to Daniel Bellis and get you updated about what's taking place in Metro League and all around the state, actually.
Yes, sir. We finally got a report out of Bishop Blanchette. Although Garfield at the first quarter was leading by only 1 score. Since then, Garfield's added a couple more, but it's actually a lot closer than folks thought it was going to be. In the fourth quarter, Garfield leads 28-6 right there. So still a couple of touchdowns over, but people thought it was going to be much more of a blowout for them. Shouts out to Kennewick, who, although a very close contest throughout their game against highly ranked in 4A Kamayakin, they pull out finally the winning score in the final minutes, winning 21-20 there. Kennewick moves to 4-0 on the year with that win there. Lincoln of Tacoma down in Pierce County, a very close win against league opponent Mount Tahoma. That one's 28-21.
Back here to live action. There's the punt for Beach, and a nice punt. Nobody back for Ballard to receive it, so it's just going to roll. Picked up by a Ballard player, though. Number 1 grabbed it and advanced it about 7-8 yards. A little bit risky, but picked up a few more yards for Ballard, and that was a heads-up play.
Yep.
Adam Tripp. And Adam Tripp. Okay. This thing is about chest high. Nobody really grab this thing and advance it a few yards.
Ballard.
Inside handoff. And again,
short
Beach
yardage.
Stout on defense, maybe a couple yards.
No, it's now. No, it's going off and on.
Cole Morris.
Hello.
On the pickup there.
Okay. Pass.
Farley looks downfield. That's going to be picked off.
Intercepted.
And intercepted by the Garfield player at the 50-yard line. Was down on his knees. That makes it automatically down. And so an interception there for Ochika Mwamba. Freshman getting some action in the game. 5'9", 165. Well, now he's in the stat sheet.
Yeah.
Not bad to make the stat sheet as a freshman. So Rainier Beach with another chance on offense here. 11:04 left in the game here in the fourth quarter. Beach on top 35-14.
Yeah, just go basic. You don't have to do anything cute. You don't need to score. I mean, you can run the clock out. There you go.
And they hand the ball inside to Scott Trey Humphrey. Not a bad decision. Ballard all over that one, though.
Actually, the best tackle by Ballard was by the Rainier Beach lineman. He ran into his own back, knocked his own back. Humphrey, I think it was Humphrey. Yeah, they're just going to hand off. They're not going to do anything too fancy.
That'll make it second down and about 11 for Beach.
Yeah. Motion again.
And a clever little play keeps the ball in the hands of Humphrey.
Oh,
boy, he's on the right side. One person to beat. Sidesteps him.
Yeah.
Sidesteps him. And it's good to see that player get up for Ballard because I think his knees might have been out of socket. After that move by Scott Trey Humphrey, the big man is shifty and fast as well.
Yeah, the Ballard kid looked like a one of those barriers that are buried in the street. He didn't even move.
So that'll move the ball down to the 21-yard line now. No flags on the play. That's a good sign for Beach.
Right.
After a big play again, the motion man
There's
comes. This
fly
time
sweep.
they give it to the motion man. He comes
sweep.
across.
There we go. Yeah.
And that's a nice pickup of about 8 yards as well. They'll make it second, and it looks like they cut him short. They're second and about 3. So Beach threatening to add more points on the board here.
Gain of 6 yards.
It's a height advantage on the right side.
Into motion. And this time he doesn't hand it off, throws it into the end zone. And that pass was broken up, so they didn't give it to the motion man. They didn't hand it off inside. This time they used that pass option and went for the end zone, Mike.
Yeah, they were set up. I thought they would go to the receiver on the right because he has a size advantage on the cornerback. Just look at the size differential. I thought maybe he throw a back shoulder fade or a flag route or post corner even, but he went to the left.
Third down and about 4 yards to go for Beach at the 16-yard line of Ballard.
Double split.
Guadis.
There he goes.
Throws the pass. Pass is complete. That's going to pick up the first down. That'll move the chains, and that'll be first and goal for Ballard now at just inside the 10-yard line, I believe.
Yeah. I was wondering when they were going to go to that. That receiver has this height advantage on that cornerback. And Chase put the ball right where he needed to. Kind of like a basketball where his body blocked out the defender.
Guadis rolls to his left, throws the pass, has the man open. Did he have possession? He bobbled the ball while he was inbounds. Are they giving him the possession for that one?
It looks like it because the referee up on the opposite side of the field is marking second down.
All right, that'll be a completed pass.
That's a complete, right. Trips right.
Second down now and about a yard and a half.
This will probably be a running play.
Well, you got Scott Trey Humphrey in the backfield,
yep.
And he gets the ball, and he breaks tackles.
Yeah.
And now we have okay, let's calm down, everybody. A little frustration there from the Ballard player.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a runaway right now. That's how many scores for young man Humphrey? Three?
At least.
Right, he opened up the game with one. And, yeah, I believe that's 3. Should be 3. This is, it's kind of a blowout, but still, both sides got to keep your composure. And the seniors on both sides got to take some leadership. They got to step in and say, hey, Yeah, they're having, which I like to see, sportsmanship. And yeah, I'm glad the coaches are out there because this could get out of hand, and I'm glad to see that. They're talking to their people.
Coach Corey Sampson has done a great job revitalizing this Rainier Beach football program.
Right. Very good. So the officials are conferring on the opposite side of the field. So I didn't see any ejection. Did you, Tony? I didn't see anybody getting ejected Did you? I didn't.
No.
Okay. No, just tempers. You know.
I think that little altercation resulted in everybody just saying, "Hey, everybody, relax."
Right.
We got a quarter of football to play here. Let's walk this out.
Yeah. Extra point.
So the touchdown is good.
Brandon Smith is going to attempt the extra point. Chase is taking a break. Chase is done for the evening, I'm pretty sure.
And that'll be good, and that makes it 42-14 now for the Rainier Beach Vikings.
Yep.
So touchdown for Rainier Beach.
Here in the fourth quarter, 8 minutes and 16 seconds of football left.
The kick is good with Brandon Smith for the Vikings. They're offsetting penalties on the play.
You got 8 minutes and 16 seconds. Rainier Beach, you have opportunity to walk off the field with a victory. Just keep your composure. Ballard, same thing.
And here we go with the kick. Rainier Beach, this one again deep. Picked up at about the 7-yard line, up to the 15, the 20, up to the 25, over to the 26-yard line, and maybe the 27. That's where Ballard will get started.
Alex Good split to the right. They got trips left. Rainier Beach is playing cover 2.
While he looks back, that one's going to be out of
Out
bounds.
of bounds, right. Looking for number 4 again.
And you know what? I can't blame him.
Yeah, right. I'm surprised that Rainier Beach is in some kind of shell defense, but they are where they are, so. Procedure against Ballard. Good defense, good coverage. That's a long throw. When you look at that on the boundary, and then he's running an in route, that's still a long throw for that quarterback. He's got to put some mustard on that. Now you got trips left.
Nice pass there from Farley.
Oh, they said it was a catch.
That pass is complete to Dominic Hayes, 5'10", 170-pound junior.
Trips right.
Farley drops back. Looks
Oh, almost intercepted.
That man, Alex Good, but
Right. He
did not see the defender who was making a bead on that pass.
Right.
Rainier Beach.
He attracts attention, definitely. And rightfully so. He's a good ball player. Very good ball player. Do you recall Ballard throwing any type of screen or underneath? Because the way they were getting rushed, I thought that maybe that might be in their repertoire, some type of screen or some kind of a delay under route, but I can't recall them doing that because of the rush is coming so hard from Rainier Beach.
7:03 here left in the fourth quarter. Beach on top, 42-14, and we've got another timeout. Mr. Bellis, what do you got for us?
Yes, sir. It is a final for West Seattle. Chief Self pulling the upset on that one. West Seattle gets dealt their first loss of the season, 34-8. West Seattle went into this contest allowing only 3 points per game. Chief Self put 34 on them. So, Chief Self that knocks West Seattle out of first place. And as you can see there on the sound standings for Metro, Lincoln from that win took first place. Ingram's a half game behind because they play on Sunday versus Lakeside. Chief Self with that win moves to third. That drops West Seattle down to fourth. Franklin's in fifth at 1-2. They're tied with Nathan Hale. Lakeside and Cleveland have the cellar of the sound division.
After today, that would make Franklin 1-3.
1-2 in league, 1-3 overall.
Okay, gotcha, Mr. Bellis.
1-3.
All right, Beach with the ball now. On the 27-yard line, a little screen pass.
Now, that was an interesting play.
That was drop number 21 for Beach, Jamil Bellaford.
Yeah. That was almost like a modified wishbone. He had two backs, one on either side of Chase. But then they released the onside halfback. Now they're back to their normal formation. Looks like timeout.
And another timeout.
Let's see. It's second down and 10. This would be a good time for a trick play, Tony.
Beach lines up. Back to Scott Ray Humphrey.
Statue. That was a almost statue play.
Trey Mitchell, ball carrier for the Vikings.
And believe it or not, Mike, no penalties and no timeouts. The clock is still running.
Okay.
Trey Humphrey, ball carrier for the Vikings, 1 yard gain.
Yep. Full house backfield.
Hand off inside.
Yeah. Oh, nice surge. Nice effort.
And that was apparently fourth down. And
Trey Humphrey, the ball carrier for the Vikings.
No, that was third down. It's fourth
Third down.
down
Now it's
now.
fourth
Yeah.
down.
Now they can. We're making some personnel change here. Is he going to kick it? Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
And so it'll be what? 36 yard field goal.
Yeah. He's got.
And oh
penalty.
my gosh.
Delay a game.
Well,
now they might as well just run it on fourth down because it's 5 yards further back. The holder tried to call timeout, but the official didn't honor it. So it is. I guess they're going to try it, Tony.
Well, what do you have to lose?
Right.
This will be a 42-yard field goal attempt. There's a snap. The kick slips down. The kick is up. The kick looks good.
No, it's off to the left.
Off to the right.
Was it right? I thought
a little bit, but nice distance. Kind of a line drive kick there.
Dying quail is what it looked like. It didn't have the end over. It just waffled over. I said, "Whoa, okay." But you got to give them some props for the moxie. Say, "Hey, we're gonna try it."
You might need that
Yeah,
somewhere.
and especially if you're up where a blocked field goal wouldn't kill you, but still, it's a good opportunity in a game situation. You want to see how your kickers react,
Mike, we've got 5 minutes left.
Yep.
Farley back running for his life.
Yeah.
Looks downfield. Got a man there. Catch is made. One person to beat. He's got the angle on him. Tries a stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Dominic Hayes on the reception there.
Yep.
And that was a whole bunch of yards, about 60 of them.
A flag on the field.
And no big play would be complete this evening without a flag.
Yes.
On the play.
Wow, that's a big one. That's a big one.
With that roughing the passer penalty, that'll be first and goal. Farley drops back, looks in the end zone. He's got a receiver there. Touchdown. No flags on the field. Ballard with the touchdown. Farley drills one into the end zone for Ballard.
Looked like Will Martin, number 18, on the catch. Is it?
I can't tell. I can't tell if that's 10. Or is that 18?
I thought if it's number 10, it's Drew Olsby, senior. Drew Olsby then. Yeah, I think it was Drew Olsby. That was a nice pass. Drew Olsby. Yeah.
And Ballard puts 6 more on the board. And the extra point is up.
It's good.
That one's good. So, Mike, Rainier Beach takes themselves out of field goal position. Ballard comes down to the other side and scores.
Yeah. It's they just relaxed. That was a good pass by the Ballard quarterback.
Joe Farley.
Yeah. He's
Dominic Hayes.
Yeah. That was a well scripted play because it was just one-on-one and he got beat. The cornerback got beat. So that was a good job by Farley and Dominic Hayes to read that.
With that, it's Rainier Beach 42, Ballard 21. 4:40 left.
You think onside kick, Tony?
Why not? Anything except a timeout.
Or a penalty. Yeah. Yeah. I think looks like Ballard have too many guys. Well, yep, they had too many guys.
It is an onside kick. And Ballard may have possession of it.
Yeah.
A Beach player had the ball and was immediately impacted, and they might have jarred it loose from him.
Ballard has it.
Ballard has the ball.
Onside kick. The Beavers were successful.
Penalty. Probably unsportsmanlike.
It will be
They'll pick up 15 here.
determine where the Beavers offense will start.
Yeah, I think that was unsportsmanlike through the flag. Yeah. 15. Nothing like letting the other team recover an onside kick and then giving them an extra 15. You know, that
And it was against the Vikings. So when the ball being controlled 15 yards. First down for the Beavers at the Viking 35-yard line.
Farley trapped back there.
Oh, he's still
Gets
moving.
away. Still moving on his feet, trapped again. Dare I say, much ado about nothing, Mike, and we're back at the original line of scrimmage.
Right.
We'll just call it second down this time.
I don't see Alex Good. He's not out there. Alex Good, number 4. I'm not seeing him out there. Good
Pass
D.
almost intercepted.
No, that's whoa.
And of course a flag.
That was a close play. Yeah, Alex Good is on the sideline. I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he's not out there.
Not probably a real need to have him in the game at this point,
That's
Mike.
true.
I mean, I guess that'd be kind of waving the white flag, but you don't want him to get hurt in this situation.
That's merciful, definitely. But well, they showed they could score. Quarterback, like I said, he's got some good skills. Ballard's quarterback has some good skills. If he gets time, he has some good skills to display.
That'll be a first down for Ballard.
Yep.
Joe Farley connects again, this time down to about the 8-yard line. Will be first and goal.
Yep, that was Adam Tripp.
Still 3 minutes and 27 seconds here to go as Ballard tries to hang another touchdown on the board.
Trips left. There's a fade.
Farley's got a receiver. This is going to be intercepted and nobody in front of him. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. We're going to have a 90-yard touchdown interception and return. What
Flag.
number is that?
Flag. That'll be a dead ball foul.
Was that number 5?
I think, for throwing the ball or spiking the ball.
For the touchdown.
Yeah, it was, but
so Caleb Presley with the interception return for the touchdown. Caleb Presley, 190-pound, 6-foot senior. He's got one on the offensive end, and now he's got a return on the defensive side as well.
so the penalty probably will come on the kickoff. Touchdown is good. Sportsmanlike dead ball. Yeah, it'll be on the kickoff. But you know what that was, Tony? The young man from Ballard threw it to the person that was the most open. And I could see that opening up. And as soon as he caught it, he was gone.
So far, they've not put the points up on the board, Mike.
Yeah, but the touchdown is good. It's a dead ball foul, what he did on sportsmanlike when the referee called that. So that will come on the kickoff. So they're allowed to go for the extra point or try for point. And the touchdown is good. Yeah, it's 48. Yeah.
And there they go.
Yeah.
They finally put it up on the board.
Right.
The touchdown is good. It has been a penalty on Rainier Beach.
They're short. They're missing somebody, I think. Yep. That's good.
The kick is up. The kick is good. It's going to make it 49-20 now. 49-21. Actually, Rainier Beach in front.
Wow. Things happen fast, boy,
Yeah.
I tell you.
Wow, spelled backwards.
Yeah. Man.
So Beach now extending that lead. 2:55 here to go in the game. It was about 30 minutes ago that I said 5 minutes left in the game. So at this point, we'll be here till Saturday.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, when Rainier Beach hits the field, they score in bunches. You know, it's like it's coming from everywhere. It's raining Vikings, Tony. It's raining Vikings. But like you said, they've got some things to clean up, but they could be a real good team. They could be a dangerous team.
They could be a dangerous team.
Dangerous team, yes.
Obviously, the mistakes, the penalties.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to get you very far against the old days, Eastside Catholics and Garfields.
Right. Good coverage. Okay, penalty. See, that's not necessary. The coach has got to instill that. He's got to talk to his players, and the seniors on that team have got to say, look, you know, this personal foul, Ballard. Okay. I guess they're feeling the frustration. Well, let's run out this 2:08. Let's have a clean ending. Shake hands, go home, go to Dick's Drive-In or wherever, and just have a nice evening. Oh, had it.
Joe Farley's pass is a 3. Second down for the Beavers after 134 left to go.
Ballard with the ball. Farley at quarterback. Farley looks downfield, spots his receiver, gets his receiver. Still on his feet.
Nice catch. Adam Tripp on the reception.
Tripp.
1:28 to go. Ballard trying to hang another one. Another score to the scoreboard. Farley. You see Alex Good out there anymore, Mike?
No, he's on the sideline. His helmet is off. So he's obviously through.
And another pass picked off by a Rainier Beach defender. It looked like number 2.
Yeah, I think it was number 2. Let's kneel down. 38 second 30. Yeah, they may not even need to run a play. Well, yeah, they do. Clock. Actually, the 25-second clock should have been reset on the interception. But
well, at this point, I think everybody is in agreement, Mike.
Yeah.
Let's pack this one away.
Yeah. He's got to run. No, I guess he doesn't have to.
Okay, so let
No, they have to snap the ball. They have to run one play. Yeah, they have to run one play because the clock is stopped. So they're in victory formation right now. So yeah, that's all he has to do is run one play. There it is. Okay. Game over.
And there you go. With still a few seconds on the clock, the final score, Rainier Beach 49, Ballard 21. Mike, great working with you, man.
Likewise, I appreciate the opportunity, and hopefully we'll get a chance to do some more.
We'll be back here with another double header next week. A couple more games next week for you. Right here at Memorial Stadium, Rainier Avenue Radio, for John Yasutaki, for Roger Evans, for Daniel Bellis, and for my comrade, Mike Yasutaki. That's it. We're going to be signing off and returning you to our regularly scheduled program. It's me, Tony B, saying, remember, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you cannot, you are probably right. We are out. Peace.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you.